What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 2 for 2, your sports podcast for the culture, by the voices of the culture. I'm your host, Keith, and I'm here as always with my brother Nell. We are back on the pod today, man. Got another great episode in store for you all. It's season 4, episode 36, so let's get it. Nell, my guy, what's going on?
It's good, brother. Long
Hey,
time.
that feels like it, Playoff time is upon us. We really in it now. We in it now. Your Sixers made it to the playoffs.
I've more so been in WrestleMania mode.
Oh, well, let's start with that. How'd you feel about that? Give us your WrestleMania, recap synopsis. I didn't watch it because I didn't have them. I couldn't
I
find
gave
it.
it like a B-. It's cool.
B-.
Roman and Punk was great.
Yeah, I heard that was a good one.
Seth Gunther was really good. Not gonna be able to see Bianca Belair for another year and a half because people are selfish. But yeah, chill show. Nothing crazy happened. Yeah, selfish show. She already been out for a year. It's the cream of the crop of the women's division, man. The EST need her back, but shout out to her and Montez on the baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So yeah, it was cool. No crazy surprises. I Show Speed, I thought did fantastic.
Yeah, he's
he was awesome. Yeah, he was definitely an athlete. He did some cool spots. So yeah, it was good to see.
Yeah, he's cool, man. That's awesome. Shout out to WrestleMania. Got the playoffs here as well. I see you got your Sixers jersey on.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
It was sitting here.
What would you? Who is that?
I only own one jersey in this. That's number 0.
Yeah, you're gonna need a big one from him. You're gonna need a big one, but
I'm not expecting it. So.
Yeah, well, you know how I feel right now. But we'll jump right into it, man. As I said, the Sixers, they did make it out of the play-in. A team that we were excited about, though, the Hornets, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not y'all. No, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not gonna harp on that for you. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it pushing. But yeah, team we were excited for, the Charlotte Hornets, right after they knocked off Miami. They go into a game against Orlando, who we're like, dude, they're done. You know what I'm saying? It looked all but over, right? And then they go lay an absolute egg, an absolute stinker from Charlotte in the play-in, man. Are you shocked by that, or like?
So shocked, incredibly shocked.
Right? Yeah.
Man, we were so close to the Hornets Pistons first round series, and as we speak right now, Orlando is up 1-0 on the Pistons. So maybe there was a method to the madness, but
who would have thought?
Really think after that huge scuffle that they had during the regular season, I thought Pistons and Hornets would have been box office, but Orlando, I mean, belt to ass, no other way to put it. That game was over from the tip. Yeah, super shocking, especially I was at the game in Philly when Orlando lost to the Sixers for the 7th seed, and look, maybe it was a tank job. I don't know. I'd like to believe that when they're out there on the court, they're trying their hardest, but that just did not look like a team that was going to be competing in the playoffs. And I came out on here before the play-in. I said whoever has to play Charlotte in that 8-9 game, they can wrap it up because Charlotte's getting that 8th seed. Had a really good game outside of Con Knipple, who had a miserable play-in tournament. The team looked good against Miami. I mean, it was a closer game than probably it should have been, especially with Bam getting hurt. But Melo played great. Brandon Miller, Bridges, bunch of guys made plays. Those are the guys you relied on all season. So yeah, it was a shocker. Like I said, Orlando did not look like a good team. Paolo Banchero did not have a great night. He bounced back in a big way. Suggs and all those guys bounced back. So credit to them for having the mental fortitude to accept that loss and keep it pushing. But with Charlotte, I mean, were they out partying too much before? Because
man.
It is a young team, but I really thought we had turned the corner and this was going to be the year. But looks like it was not meant to be. So maybe next year, I think they've built some things that, hopefully next season, maybe they're not in a situation where they have to win 2 playing games to make the postseason. Had a really good record. I think January 1st, I think they were top 5 in the East. So a lot to build off of, but very disappointing the way it ended.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. I definitely echo that, man. The Hornets, like I said, young team, sure, right. And I think what shocked me more than them losing was just the manner in which they lost. Like, just completely different
They
team than
looked they looked
Yeah,
completely unprepared.
yeah. They looked like the Charlotte team that people were expecting at the beginning of the season. At the young, like even for Charles Lee, a guy like I gave him kudos on here, for the job he's done coaching. I mean, he still deserves that, of course. But like you said, unprepared, um,
Against
tired,
the guy who is like getting run out of the
on the hot
building.
seat, right? You got one coach who he's literally coaching for his job. Like, they came out before the
Forget
play-in
coaching
started
for
and
your
said,
job. They said
bro,
he's done regardless of what
and they say
happens.
he's done regardless. Exactly. They said it doesn't matter what happens. He's done. You see, look, Billy Donovan, he's out in Chicago, right? A name that's been linked heavily with Orlando. But they're out here and they smoked you. Smoked you. So, that I think that shocked me the most, just how it looked, right? Like, if it was a close game and they lost, I mean, to each his
I
own,
still
right?
think they would have beat the Sixers too, which is the crazy part. I think if the Sixers lose that
Ooh.
game to the
Oh, the
Hornets and
Hornets.
the play-in, I think they would have lost that game. Um, and I think they're
And
giving Boston and Detroit a better run for their money than the Sixers. So it's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to seeing that team play in the postseason. Not gonna lie to you.
yeah, it was gonna be a fun one. But, hats off to Paolo and the guys. I mean, he's now trying to write his playoff performer narrative, right? Like, he's putting up pretty good numbers. He looks a lot better. Jalen Suggs, especially in this first game, that they played against Detroit, looked fantastic. So who knew? Maybe Jamal Mosley got something. If the guy makes it to the ECF, if he wins it, actually just say he wins this series, he still gets fired, bro.
Probably. If it's as
They make it
bad as
to
they say it is.
they make it to the ECF, he
It
gets
can't
fired,
be all it can't be as bad as they said it was before the play in, and
and then,
then you go on a playoff run and now it's like, well, let's just
bro,
keep it. Because then
he make it,
when you have a mid season next year and
he's
you're
fired
back in the 7th, 8th
immediately,
seed, we're gonna have the same conversations.
bro. If he makes it to
And
the
this time
ECF, bro.
Detroit ain't gonna let you sneak up on them. You might draw Boston in the first round this time. Forget it. You're gonna have to mess around and hope that you get New York in the first round.
Oh, here you go, bro. Here you go. Here we go.
My bad.
Speaking of the Knicks, since you brought them up, right? Game 1, my Knicks take care of business. Game 2, last night in New York, CJ McCollum goes nuclear. 32, whatever. Knicks lose. Should the masses be worried now? Should I be worried about what's going on in New York, man? I'm going to tell you how I feel. I feel like, well, to preface that, right? Now, the Knicks lost at home, people, right? So we're 1-1. A lot of people say that playoff games, the playoffs don't start till someone get a win on the road,
Which
right?
I'd never understood.
Right. It's interesting. I guess it's the point
Because
of
what if I
it
get a
takes
win on the
back.
road, but I'm down 0-3?
Hey,
Does it really matter?
but to the point, not worried one bit. I think this is a series where you have a team like, I think the Knicks comfortably are the better team here. Like, they look much better. It's not like last year when we played Indiana, I felt like that, but it wasn't a comfortable better, right? I don't see Halliburton not over there. Jalen Johnson is getting absolutely strapped. Nickeil Alexander-Walker getting strapped. For the most part, the Knicks defensively are doing well. Now, CJ McCollum goes off. He attacks Jalen Brunson the whole night. That's on Brunson for sure, right? You got to defend. You can't. you the first and second option can't be. I mean, I don't think Alexander Walker's touched 20 yet, right, in this series. Jalen Johnson hasn't looked great in this series. And
except
then
for that
the
fourth
third
quarter.
option, huh?
Except for that fourth quarter.
Oh, I mean, okay. But you got to be able to guard your guy. You got to be able to guard CJ McCollum. I mean, he's a great player, but 30, come on. He like not at this point in his career. You can't get that up, Bronson. You can't get that up.
Look like
So
Portland
I'm not
CJ out
so
there.
yeah, no, real. Like that's nuts. And so I think I can say like it took that for them to win that game. So I'm not too worried. You know, I think we fell into some bad habits. I think, Brunson was kind of cooking and he fell into you know, the Brunson show where we just watched him play. I still think Karl Anthony Towns has to be involved. Like he's too valuable. We saw in game one his value, right? Even in game two, his first half, right, was pretty limited, and he kind of went. He came out in the third, and he was getting to it, right? Um, there's nobody on that floor that can guard him. They had to take Dyson Daniels out the game, right? Like they can't play him. They can't put James Johnson on him. You can't put on Yeka on him. Like he has to be a part of the game. Mike Brown, pretty bad night. His rotations were a little off, a little wonky. I think he played a 5 that he didn't play all year. I think he put like Deuce, Clarkson, Mitch, Jose, and like OG or something. Like they had never played a minute together in the regular season, and you just threw them out there in a playoff game. I'm not sure what that was, but I'm not worried. Right? That's one of those games you look at it, you say, all right, if we want this to be a series, keep doing that, right? And so I think we go back to the drawing board, and we'll clean it up. We'll go to Atlanta and get to.
Well, this is exactly why I told you. I could see it going 7. This was a classic Knicks giveaway game. Fourth quarter, up 12. They go on a 20-9 run. Like you said, Cat's got to get more involved. He had a heck of a third quarter. Lee was growing. Fourth quarter, didn't really see him involved that much. Don't know how many shots he got. Like you said,
And it
Brunson.
makes no sense. Makes no sense to me.
And, as great of a scorer as Brunson is, he can't do it all by himself. Even though he can go ahead and score 1-on-5, it's best if Cat is more involved in the game plan because he is such a mismatch when he is locked in and he's knocking down threes and he's getting to the paint. He can be such a dominant player on any given night, and when you have those two going, that's what makes the Knicks so tough to stop. But when you make it a one-man show, it's a little easier to guard.
Yeah.
Still had a chance to get it at the end. Once that ball got into Mikal Bridges' hands, I think most Knicks fans knew what the outcome of the game was gonna be. No shade against Mikal. That's just not him. That's just not him. Didn't you guys have a timeout too?
Nah, it was an error on the TV.
Okay.
Yeah. It was because did
if
you
I
see?
saw Mikal get that ball, I'd have been like, hell nah.
He wasted the timeout on the Brunson. Like we took it out. Brunson gets a straight line drive to the rim, and he like called the timeout mid drive, and that was our last timeout of the game with like 4 minutes left. Like we like for what? Mike Brown does not have his best night. I think he
I told you the Tibbs firing is gonna come back to haunt you.
Nah, I don't even think so. I think that's just a classic case of like you got one, you think you can kind of steal one with sitting Brunson, sitting Cat, right? You feel comfortable enough to do that, and like I just don't. There should never be a time where the Knicks don't have one of those two guys in the game. And if they're not going to be in the game, then it has to be like a lineup with a Josh Hart or like somebody that can run something and have this something. We went out there and that stretched it out Cat and Brunson. Atlanta just said we're gonna pick you up, we're gonna get physical, and we look crazy, just running around doing nothing. So like just doing too much, Mike. Just keep the main thing the main thing. We don't gotta stress it like that. But no, I think that's it for him. That's all they get.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Better
one
split
of
in
those things in the
Atlanta.
playoffs,
Now
huh?
you got to split in Atlanta.
We get both.
It's easy to say
You
that
got
now.
and you got to get the first one in Atlanta too. It makes it a lot tougher if they come out and they win. It's 2-1.
As long as it's 2-2 headed back to New York or 3-1 headed back to New York, it's cool.
Yeah, we solid. Don't stress
Down
that. Don't stress that.
3-1,
Don't stress
making it
that.
tough on yourself.
We have one of the best playoff performers in the NBA, man. That man. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that. On the west side of things, man, we had a crazy late scratch. Game 1, Houston, LA, KD out with the knee. LeBron comes out there, gets him one in Houston. No, not in Houston. Are they in Houston? Did I make that up?
Nah, Lakers were 4 seed.
Okay, so it's not in Houston. Not in Houston yet. So this KD injury, man, did it open the door for the Lakers to steal one?
Hell yeah. And
Yeah.
maybe the series.
Yeah.
Not necessarily sure when KD's supposed to be back. I assume game 2.
I'm trying to look now and see what they say. But go ahead. I'll let you know.
I assume game 2 since didn't seem like it was that serious. But yeah, such a shocker. I didn't catch this game live, and I was watching the highlights, and it took me a minute to kind of come to the conclusion that KD wasn't on the court. So it made a lot of sense that the Lakers had found a way to win this game. LeBron, just not much more you can say about him. Just one of the greatest of all time, possibly the greatest career that anybody could and will ever have in the NBA. Just dominance from year 1 to year, what is he on now? 21, 22,
Yeah, it might be
23.
actually. Yeah, I think it's 23.
So yeah, I mean, just the longevity is just incredible. And he came out, had a big game 1, had 10 assists in the first half. Really got everybody involved, and then made some, was more assertive in the second half. So, he came out, had a great game. Luke Kennard had a good game.
Had a
Rui,
great
Smart,
game.
Ayton, all those guys balled out. So, especially without Kevin Durant, this Houston offense, it's nasty with him in there. Without him, it's even less spacing. More crowded. Sengun is only going to do so much. Thompson, obviously, without the jumper, he's very limited in the half court. You got a lot of guys that are limited in the half court. If you make it a half court game, you certainly got a chance to slow down this Rockets offense. And without Kevin Durant, who is one of the best half court scorers the game has ever seen, that he is the reason that Houston is such a formidable team. But without him, just like I said, that half court offense just is not going to get it done. Not in this postseason, not against someone like LeBron James, who's been there, done that, seen everything. And just someone with an IQ of him and JJ Redick, putting the clamps on that offense, easy pickings.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that it's probably a done deal for him. I think Kevin Durant is playing tonight. And that'll be big. Obviously, he is that Houston offense, right? It's gonna be a chess match, right? It's gonna be a real chess match between him and LeBron. But LeBron is that guy that you can't deny him, man. You can't deny his ability. You can't deny his people talk about his ability to play make and make others better. This Lakers team with that win, they're confident, right? Like they're confident that hey, we got one. We can do it again. We know what's gonna happen with Kevin Durant. We just got to keep playing until the reinforcements come, right? Like I think they said Luka is out for the series. They said Reeves might show up at some point in time. I mean, hey, you already got one win. You got another home game tonight, right? So hey,
Austin Reeves, it might get spooky.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think that they're too worried, even with Kevin Durant playing. Like, I mean, I don't think that's really changing how the Lakers feel in this series, right? Especially not right now, not after how Game 1 looked. I think it's gonna be tough. So, I mean, this isn't me saying that I think the Lakers win it, but I do think that, they really have a good shot to, at this point. LeBron, I can't put nothing past him, right? The guy just continues to amaze, continues to dazzle as he gets older. We got Bronny getting real playoff minutes right now in the NBA, right? Never, he checked in the game. I was like, wow, this is happening. But hey, man, they making it happen. So, we're going to see. There's going to be a big, big game too, right? Houston loses this one, it's going to be Mayday, right? It's about to be Mayday. So
I think we'll see a vintage Kevin Durant performance tonight.
Oh, wow, absolutely. He coming in talking cash too. Just they better not poke the bear. And the problem is the Lakers got some guys that'll poke the bear, especially that Marcus Smart fella. So I'm sure I feel like he probably gonna pull that matchup too. They're probably they should put Rui on KD, but I can see them doing something weird. So we'll see. We'll see, man. Speaking of stars though, in the NBA, who are your most trustworthy stars in the playoffs? I mean, hear your guys, man.
Trustworthy is trust is a big thing.
Are we saying trust? We saying trust to win your championship? Just trust to get
just
you
trust to show up, just to
be
show
there.
up in the
Okay,
game.
just not gonna pull a BI on us.
Nah, yeah,
Not going
or
Brandon Ingram,
or a PG, or a VJ, or a LaMelo, or a Conca Nipple, or
a guy that's not gonna fold. Even if you lose, it won't because of him. It won't because he didn't show up that night. Okay, I think I got a great list. Then I got a good 5 names on this list.
5. You got 5. I'll come up with 5.
I got 5.
No particular order. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. LeBron James is still in there for me.
Oh, he's on mine too. Absolutely.
Forget how many points he had, but like I said, 10 assists in that first half.
He had 19.
Point guard James. Just you can always count on him to show up, whether it be scoring, playmaking, rebounding, playing defense when he needs to late in the game. Give me Go James. Let's see. Trustworthy. I feel like I gotta put Shea in there.
That's fair.
Consistent
Even
30,
though
no matter what.
Last year playoffs, he was fighting that. He was fighting
A little bit, but he got it done. Finals MVP,
so of course,
ring.
He on there. He on there.
I will throw Brunson in there.
Absolutely. Say the
Seems
stats.
like he gets
You want me to
30
tell you?
I don't. You can go
Since
ahead.
Brunson has joined the New York Knicks, he leads the league in playoff 30-point performances and 40-point performances.
I was gonna say, it seems like every time he plays, he has 30 or 40.
And the Knicks have the 3rd most playoff wins. Though that's some shit. 3rd most playoff wins, and we ain't got nothing to show for it.
He gets it done. He gets to it.
I appreciate that.
Jokic is in there.
Of course. He's done it. Come on, say it. Ant-Man. You trust it. You trust him. He got a bad leg and gave you 30 yesterday. You just watched it. And what did he say? He said, I'm beating shit off the rim.
It's hilarious. That was a great game.
World-class guy, bro. That dude. Put him in there, bro.
There's a lot of guys.
7-5.
Do I trust him more than Finals? I guess I probably trust him more than Tatum.
So my list actually got 6 because I technically didn't include Shea, but I include Shea. I did. Also
I don't think this really had to be a
I just
number.
picked.
You said 5, so I was like, I
give
give you
5. I think I got 6 because I got Tatum on mine too.
Ant's a good one. Ant's a good one. He's a playoff riser. He's a good one.
Yeah. You can't put Wemby in there yet. He gave you one. He gave us one good one so far, but that was his debut.
That was
his debut.
35.
That was his debut. That boy was turned. Them boys
came with the black. Yeah.
They came with the black suits on. They ain't playing no games, man. Them boys in San Antonio different. Wemby,
surprised Portland won that play-in game too.
I gotta give Denny Avdia credit, man. He might be a little nicer than I remember him being. Like
way nicer.
like I'm
When he
looking
was
at bro.
in Washington, I believe Washington
Yeah,
is
like
where he
he
got
was alright in
drafted.
Washington,
He was
but
a
it was just like,
13 a game. It was like,
bro,
all right, it's cool.
I'm watching Cuz get anywhere on the floor. I'm like, is he the fastest
They
player in the
was
NBA,
so
bro?
sick and tired of him getting foul calls.
Bro, he gets wherever he want, and then he'll just throw himself into people, bro. I understand why he leads the league in drives, you know, and obviously why he gets to the free throw line at that rate, because it's always like constant. He they be playing well around him too, man. Clinging pretty good. Drew Holiday solid. I mean, imagine if they had Dame, that'd be crazy. They had Dame, they giving you fits now.
Not really.
Come on, bro. Dame back in the
Dame wasn't
city.
giving
Stop it.
nobody fits in Milwaukee.
He back in the city. That was a bad fit. That was a bad move.
All
There was a
right,
lot of
back in the
bad
city.
things with
He
that.
back home. Okay.
Yeah, this is.
I'll buy
Hey,
into that.
you know what I'm saying? That first game next year when he step on the court,
I'll buy into that.
he
We'll
gonna be
see.
lit. Yeah, he gonna be lit. They're gonna be all right. And he only got to be the guy. This Denny's team.
Yeah.
Denny's team, Dame City. So at the end of the day, get the ball to Dame. Get up out of here. He gonna Luka and LeBron that thing. They gonna Luka and LeBron that. Anybody else on your list though? What about JB?
Damn.
Jaylen Brown.
Well, Luka's not playing, but he might be on
Yeah,
there.
I didn't include him because of that.
I mean,
But do we? I don't know. Low key though, can I trust him to not be on the ground flopping and shit?
I trust KD. KD's 30 a game.
Is it bad that I don't trust him to take me there though? Can he do it? Like I'm thinking, like, can he?
We
Like,
discussed before the topic, that it's not about taking me to the finals.
you right. I know he not gonna fold. I mean,
Can I trust that when we lose, whether it's first round, second round, conference finals, can I trust that when I say, damn, we lost, that I ain't gonna say it was because of you?
my dog had 45 next to his name. Okay, yeah, I had Luka in there.
Ben
Well, no,
Simmons,
because
2021, that was because of you. Embiid, 2020 full or 3, that was because of you. James Harden, 2022, that's because of you.
Shea got clutch player of the year.
Well
Shout out to
deserved.
Shea.
I mean,
Also,
every
yes,
week he was
Wemby got
hitting a
depoy.
step back or side step 3. I also saw that unanimous, and there's probably going to be about 5 to 7 more of those.
You can pencil in the next 10.
I was going to say 10, but like that's kind of drawing.
I'm cool. Just here, brother. Just keep the trophy, and we'll just change.
Eventually, he gonna get to a point where he like, all right, I don't give a fuck about these awards. I'll play 60 games this year.
He can get him MVP first.
He got 5 to 7 years to sweep and shit up before he's just like, all right, let me just get to the
I think
playoffs.
like he's 1000% going for MVP next year. He's gonna sweep that. He's gonna get MVP depoy.
I think he went for it this year.
I mean, he did, but I'm saying next year. I think like it's legitimately his.
Probably.
Because he's gonna have another off-season adventure that's gonna take him to another world, and he's gonna lose his mind and come back with this newfound. He gonna grow a beard out, and Wemby gonna be like a bully. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna
He
be
really
him
like a little
and
samurai.
it's gonna be him and Cooper Flag.
Man, I can't wait for Kyrie to come back.
Him, Coop, and Ant probably fighting for MVP the next decade. And Cade, throw Cade in there too.
You can't put Shea in there?
Shea's still gonna be in the mix, sure. I'm just thinking of like the younger. I'm just thinking of the younger guys.
How old is Shea?
He's still young, but like, I just feel like he's been around longer than them. Coop year 1 when he's year 3.
Yeah, now I was talking to somebody about that. I was like, you gotta think like Jaylen Brown been in the league for like 10 years. Because he was the one, like these guys be one and done. They really been in the league for a minute.
Longer than that. I think he on year 12.
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And got like 8 conference finals appearances. East is so trash.
You put him on the list? You seen that
Trust
left
the
hand?
team.
You saw that left hand a couple years ago.
Plenty of times.
We saw that left hand. Man, so that's our list, man. We're gonna see. Playoff series. Give me one feeling about the Sixers. Wrap this joint up. How you feeling?
Like you said.
Yeah, about game two. About game two.
Next question.
All right. Well, folks, listen, man, that's gonna do it for this episode of 2 for 2. It's season 4, episode 36, man. Right in the thick of the NBA playoffs. We got the NFL draft as well coming up this year, man. We don't got an NFL draft preview pod for you. We're going to have a draft recap pod coming for y'all this year. Talk about the things. There's so much going on. It'll be interesting. You know, all Nell's team's in an interesting position. My Bucks are in an interesting position. So it'll be fun. A lot
we
of
got 2
talks
first round
coming.
picks, right? We up.
Yeah, come on, talk
We
to me.
up.
We tired of talking to me. So we'll see how
We
Nell's
up.
feeling after the draft, folks. If the Cowboys can bring him some good positive energy. It's about that time. Basketball season switching over. So we'll get to all of that in a little bit, folks. So we appreciate each and every one of y'all for always rocking with us. You know where to find us at the 2 for 2 pod on all platforms, man. All social medias. You know what. Keith and Nell, 2 for 2. That's gonna do it for this one. We out.